So today I'll talk about some Australian TV shows that you might be interested in. There's not like a heap of great content from Australia. As you'd know by what movies come out from here, there's not much. Most of it's maybe shot in Australia, but it's not Australian. But yeah, I'm going to talk about some TV shows since I'm actually a fan of a lot of TV shows from Australia that, yeah, I think people seem to overlook and not realise, because usually they'll be on like the ABC, which people don't really watch as much over here. Yeah, you don't really hear about them the same. They're not just on like your normal kind of TV channels and stuff. You don't see them as much on things like Netflix and stuff either. So the first one I'm going to talk about today is Please Like Me, which is created by Josh Thomas, and he's the main actor. He's a comedian, and the show is just amazing. I have a few copies. I don't have the 4th season though, but luckily that's on Netflix now, so I can watch it there. Yeah, so it's a bit of like a comedy drama sort of show, and like the main character, it's kind of like he's realizing that he's gay, and there's all these like little dramas going on. He's got like a lot of issues happen with the parents and stuff, and it's just an all-round really good show. Like, I love the show. I've seen it like every time they would release a new season, I'd rewatch all the stuff that I already had of it. So I've seen it like 4 times or something. I'm probably gonna watch it again real soon. And it's just like amazing, and it's really pure. Like, he has his dog in it. It's just a really good show. There's like a lot of really good characters in it. The actors are really good. A lot of them, like, you'll see in other Australian things as well, because they're like known Australian actors, you know, like smaller kind of Australian actors, not the ones that are actually really just in American things. So yeah, please go watch this one. It's real good. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you're homophobic, probably don't watch it. But yeah, it's real good. You should check it out. It's on Netflix, at least in Australia, I know it is, and it's really, really good. So at least watch like the start of it. Next one I'm going to talk about is Rake, which one of the first Australian shows that I probably got real into, at least that wasn't like a kid's show from being a child. And it's about this defense lawyer, and he's just a shit guy, you know? And it's also like a comedy drama. Unlike Please Like Me, it goes for like an hour instead of 20 minutes. And I love it so much. Like, the criminals and stuff in the cases they have are really like out there, and he's pretty much like just as bad as the criminals he's defending. And yeah, the first episode I saw of it was about someone that got their dick cut off, and that just got me. Like, I love the show, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a new season soon. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 seasons now, maybe it's the 4th, but it's really good. There's just a lot of really good stuff in it, and definitely watch it. I highly recommend it. I don't know where you can watch it, but you should definitely try and find it, or at least see like an episode, because it's really good. Next one I'm going to talk about is Glitch, and it's a smaller show. There's 2 seasons, and I think they only have like 6 episodes each, and they go for an hour each. And I've only seen all of the first season. I haven't finished watching the second one because when it came out, I didn't have like time to watch it, and then I don't know if I can access it still. I might need to wait for it to come on DVD. But it's so interesting. It's like you just sit there and it's just kind of blowing your mind. You're like, what is happening with this show? I don't really know how to explain without giving away too many details, but basically these people that had died are just kind of coming back to life, and it's like, why are they coming back to life? And there's a lot of things, and they can't like leave the town they're in, or they start like, I can't remember what episode that's in, so I'm not going to say much. But yeah, it's really good. I think my mum saw it first, and she told me about it, and then I watched it, and I was just like, this is really good. It's really interesting, and yeah, there's like it's a drama, and it's really good. So definitely see that. Next one I'm going to talk about was a show that I really liked as a kid, and it's still really good. I definitely need to rewatch this show because it's really good. It was on like the kids kind of ABC channel, and it's called Dance Academy, and honestly it sounds like it's not even going to be good. It's like a TV show about like ballerinas, like they're in a ballet school dancing and stuff, and I have no interest in that myself, but this show, it's so good. It's also like a comedy drama. Why is everything comedy dramas? I swear. It's really good. It's like, it's not too long either, each episode, but they used to play it on the channel, and they'd have it like marathon of it, and they just keep showing every like after each other, and I would just sit there watching. I've had many times where I've just watched that show just watching it play constantly. Like one time me and mum taped like all the episodes that were on it, and we just watched it together because it's just so good. And it's really like there's some emotional stuff in there, so be ready for that. It's really good though. There's a lot of really like good characters and stuff, and yeah, just because it's about dancing doesn't mean it's not going to be good. It's like, you know, how Suits is about lawyers and Rake. That doesn't mean they're not going to be good. The Office, you know, that show is like one of my favorites, and I'm rewatching it again now. And it's about an office. It's about a workplace that sells paper, and it's terrific, and everyone knows that, you know. But yeah, you should definitely check out like some of these shows, because yeah, Dance Academy, it's like, it was made for as a kids show, but it's like anyone can enjoy it. It's really, really good, but check that one out. So I'm going to talk about a couple other shows that I like that are like smaller. I'm not like as into them, but they're good as well. And they're all short shows and they're comedies. So the first one I'll talk about is Summer Heights High, which is Chris Lilly. He's the guy that does it, and he's like basically dresses as these like 3 different characters. There's like Jemae, Jonah, and Mr. G, and they're like in a high school kind of situation, and all at the school, the same school, and he kind of like plays out their little lives, I guess, but it's real good. Bit of a laugh, you know. He's also made some other series, like he's made ones of just Jemae and Jonah, and they're both really good as well. So if you just want something a bit more lighthearted, a bit funny, go check that one out. And I'm going to talk about one that I actually found out about from, it was like a suggested thing to watch in one of my lectures for uni. It was like, so it's called the Catering Show, and it was kind of just like, they did a short clip of when they did something about like eating like organically or something. And that, like, I'm so glad I actually watched that suggested video, because it was like the best thing ever. It's really good. It's just a bunch of short kind of episodes they do. They're on YouTube, the Catering Show is. They also have one called Get Krackin, which is they made last year, and it's goes for like half an hour kind of thing. And it's like, well, I'll first talk about the Catering Show. So it's like kind of like a stupid like cooking kind of show. It's a comedy. It's just a bit dumb. Like the characters are both called, like they're both like, I think they're both comedians. They're both called Kate, you know. So it's just kind of like a bit lighthearted, bit of a joke, you know. It's just really good though. Like, just check out like one episode. Like, it's just type in the Catering Show and just watch the first one that's there, because that, seriously, when I watched that, I was like, oh my god, and I just watched all of it like that day. But yeah, then they also have Get Krackin, which then you want, and it's kind of just like a stupid like morning show. Like their time slot, they've like set it as is like 2 in the morning or something, or 4 in the morning, I can't remember. But it's just like early, and it's just horrible. It's just like a shit, any of those typical morning shows. It's just like kind of a joke, you know. And the last one I'm going to talk about is one that I haven't actually seen much of, but every time I've ever seen it on TV, I've been like, I need to watch this. Unfortunately, in my old place and my new place, didn't have very good internet and the website to watch it on. The ABC, like, iView one, it's not that good. So, like, the internet wouldn't allow me to watch it, really. But it's called Utopia, and it's like a businessy kind of one, you know. I can't even remember what they do now, but it's just another kind of officey kind of workplace thing, and it's just really good. I haven't seen much of it, but seriously, I need to... I'm just going to end up convincing myself, but it's really good. I really love that show. It's the kind of show that I've only really seen just in odd times, like maybe late at night at home. I think I saw it when I was in hospital. Yeah, I've just seen it like kind of on at times, and I never knew when it was on, or then I definitely always try and watch it. But yeah, definitely have a look at that show, because it's pretty good. So they're the ones that I've thought of for today. And so yeah, you should check out some of the shows. There's like the dramas, like, you know, Rake and Glitch, more drama-y. Actually, Dance Academy and Please Like Me are too, but they're also like comedies. They're all kind of drama comedies mix. And the last 3 I mentioned, the shorter ones that I talked about, those are all comedies, and they're really good. And yeah, you should definitely check some out. I'm sure like at least one of these will be something you'll be interested in, because yeah, it's not like there's a heap of shows in Australia or anything. But yeah, they're pretty good, so go check them out. I will write down in the comments what they are, just in case you forget or couldn't be bothered listening, because I relate to that kind of situation. And yeah, so leave me a like, give me a comment if you found it interesting, give me a cheeky sub. Oh, by the way, thanks to all the people that have recently subscribed to me. That is really cool of you. And stay tuned for more super crazy videos. I might make another video soon like this one about just some other shows I'm thinking about, like kind of underrated shows that the kind of shows that I'll bring up to someone and they'll be like, what's that? So just, I have a few that I think people should watch. But anyway, that is all for today. So see ya in my next video.